So I went from 0 experience in tech to 6 figures in tech, and I heard that you want to do the same. Well, you're definitely in the right place. I'm going to give you 5 tips that can help you to make this transition. Tip number 1. What are your transferable skills? What are you good at? Are you a customer service agent, but you're great with numbers? Or are you working in a warehouse, but you're great with working with Excel? If that sounds like you have identified some of your transferable skills. Step number 2, what area in tech do you want to venture into? Tech is very wide. You have technical, non-technical, somewhat technical roles. So you definitely want to identify which of these you want to pinpoint for your next career move. So if you want to go in, say, project management, or you want to be a business analyst, or you want to work in UI, UX design, the options are there. You just have to choose the one that fits the transferable skills that you have. Third, you definitely want to take an online course or an in-person course, whichever works for you. My personal preference is definitely online, and take something short. Take 6 weeks or 9 weeks. Personally, I would not do 2 years and 3 years, but if that is something that sounds plausible to you, then definitely go for it. So you definitely want to identify a course that teaches you the skills that you want to learn to be able to make this transition. After you have learned these skills, the next thing that you definitely want to do is to put these skills into action, because at the end of the day, who is going to hire you if you've actually never used what you've done in school, right? You need to be able to talk about the real life experience that you have. So let's say you did graphic design and you are going to a church and you notice that the church doesn't have the nicest logo. Offer to design that logo. Have your pastor speak about that logo on a Sunday to the congregation. Say your son goes to a school, they're having a concert, and you studied project management. Volunteer to be the lead coordinator on that concert planning committee, and definitely talk about those skills that you've learned in your interview. And that brings us to step number 5. This is the part where you're now putting together your resume, you're putting together your cover letter, you're talking about the logo that you designed, you're talking about the concert that you planned at your son's schools, all of those skills that you learned, all of that leadership skills, all of those organizational skills. These are the things that you'll talk about not only in your cover letter, but when you actually land the interview, you definitely want to sell yourself as this remarkable person that has done all these wonderful things. So I hope you found these tips helpful. I definitely have lots more. Talk soon. Bye.